let's go through an example to illustrate what we just talked about. From here, you can see we have wages per Form W-2 of $150,000. A Form W-2 is what you will receive on an annual basis, which records what you have earned during the year. In this example, you have earned $150,000 for your wages. And then we have other income of $3,000. When we say like other income here, we are not talking about any qualified dividends or anything like that, which is subject to different tax rates. We will subject to the marginal tax rate to make it easier to understand. And then we arrive at something called adjusted gross income or AGI of 153,000. And then we can take an itemized deductions. The reason why we take an itemized deduction here because the itemized deduction is higher than the standard deduction in this case, or in this example. If your standard deduction is higher than your itemized deduction, then you would take a standard deduction on your tax return. But for illustration purposes, we are saying that the itemized deduction is $13,000, which can include your state and local income taxes you pay, and maybe your mortgage interest, your property taxes, and etc. And then we arrive at a taxable income of $140,000, which is used to calculate your taxes. And here we have a taxes of $27,680. How do we get to that? Let's take a look at the breakdown. Here, if you recall, the first $9,875 is subject to 10% tax rate. So we multiply that by 10%, which gave us $988. And then for the next portion between $9,875 and $40,125, that portion is subject to a 12% tax rate. So we multiply that by 12%, which gave us $3,630. And then we move on to the next bucket. Between $40,125 and $85,525, that is subject to 22%, which we multiply by 22%, which gave us $9,988. And then for the remainder of the taxable income, that is subject to 24%, which we multiply that by 24%, and then that gave us $13,074. And then we add everything together to give us a total tax of $27,680, which is how we come up with the tax paid. And usually when you work for a company, they will have tax withheld during the month or over the year. In this case, the company has withheld $28,000, so you will have a refund of $320 in this example. This is how we come up with the tax calculation using the marginal tax rate that we just talked about in the previous slide.